Benefits of using olive oil-based triple chamber bag for parenteral nutrition. Parenteral nutrition has well-established beneficial effect in hospitalized patients who are unable to tolerate adequate enteral feeding. The therapy not only improves the nutritional status in malnourished patients, but also reduces several consequences like infections and need for mechanical ventilation. The choice of the parenteral product and its composition is, however, important. Herein, formulations administered through pre-mixed, all-in-one multi-chamber bags may be preferred, since these systems provide simultaneous and continuous infusion of all nutrients using a single pump and intravenous line. Use of these systems not only decreases the risk of compounding error, but also reduces risk of microbial contamination and infections, decreases nursing time, and decreases risk of physical instability of the mixture. Considering the contents, intravenous lipid emulsions are an integral component of most of these regimens. However, it has also been suggested that the lipid source, and more specifically its fatty acid composition, may contribute to risk of several complications, such as inflammation, infections, and liver dysfunction. This safety issue is an important concern with soybean oil preparations, since soybean oil is considered pro-inflammatory. Soybean oil-based lipid emulsions are composed of primarily omega-6 polyunsaturated fatty acids, high intake of which may be associated with problems related to endothelial dysfunction, exaggerated inflammatory response, immune suppression, and increase in oxidative stress. In contrast, olive oil is considered immune neutral. Olive oil-based lipid emulsions are composed of primarily omega-9 monounsaturated fatty acids and do not seem to impair immune response, while being much less susceptible to free radical damage and its consequences. A large prospective, randomized, open-label, multi-center study utilized these two parenteral nutrition regimens, differing in lipid emulsion type, that is, soybean oil-based versus olive oil-based, and delivery system, that is, compounded versus a ready-to-use 3-chamber bag, to compare the delivery, efficacy, and safety of these parenteral preparations in adults admitted to a surgical service. In the study, treatments were administered for a minimum of 5 days and up to a maximum of 14 days. The results showed that olive oil-based regimen was not inferior to soybean oil-based, improved the anabolic status of patients, and was well tolerated compared with soybean oil-based nutrition. While catabolism was similar between the groups, patients in olive oil-based regimen demonstrated significantly higher levels of prealbumin and albumin at day 5. Additionally, although no significant difference in serum levels of insulin-like growth factor 1 were observed between the treatment groups at day 5, at the end of therapy, that is day 14, serum IGF-1 levels were significantly higher in the olive group compared with the soybean group. These higher levels of protein endpoints of prealbumin, albumin, and IGF-1 indicated improvement in anabolic status for the olive group. One of the most clinically relevant findings was that the olive oil-based regimen was associated with significantly lower infections compared to soybean oil-based regimen. Furthermore, olive oil-based preparation was also easier to use, with significantly less preparation time compared with the soybean oil-based preparation on all days assessed. Overall, the evidence thus makes it clear that olive oil-based parenteral regimen provides effective nutrition, is associated with fewer infections, and confers greater ease of use compared to soybean oil-based nutrition.